Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry, and as we get into tonight's video newsletter, I always try to bring you a setup, for the next day, for the next couple of days, even swing setups, something that is kind of direct and something that is a pick. Tonight I have to come to you and tell you Thursday and Friday are going to be possibly a little bit tricky to call, right? Because how do you come into this where the S&P is trading 100-point ranges, in single sessions and tell you this is where we're going tomorrow? I really think you have to be flexible, and you have to know that this thing is moving all over the place, and knowing its next move can be a little tricky. I almost wanted to come to you and say, because I had some good feedback on the video we did about a week ago talking about the unbalanced butterflies that utilize the 7,000 call, right, shorting that. This is a spot where I feel like for Friday, you could consider an unbalanced butterfly here, an unbalanced butterfly at 6,800, and just see if you stay inside this range. That's not a bad strategy, but that's a little tough if you do have a 100-point move that comes up directly to those. So I'm holding off my delta neutral approach right now, and I'm coming into Thursday with a primary focus on this 6,900. Again, a volatile path that took us up into it, but you can see that when it hit, that was a huge area of resistance. So the three-part decision that I'm working with for Thursday and Friday, and it'll be easier for me to trade if it's bullish, I'll be straight up with you. Because if this is just more bearish and the market gets in that vibe, you're probably just going to fall back to 6,800. But if you can clear this 6,900, consider the fact that you still have some standout gamma up here at 6,950. So just like we saw that strike being attractive today into the 68.75, if we think more about Thursday and Friday, there's just this kind of gap here, right? Where you have positive gamma at 6,900. That will be kind of like a magnetic resistance area for tomorrow. But if the market can get up through that, I think you have a pretty direct path to 6,950. So it's opening with the decision at 6,900, considering what it does there for a potential into 6,950. And then the third piece of tomorrow's puzzle is watching to see what the VIX does at the mean, right? So that's going to be right here at about $16 or so. It should hold that. I don't think that we're going to be totally out of the woods to the upside until we get through the next Fed meeting. So watch and see what the VIX does here. If it hits that mean and starts to hold a bid, that's going to make it a little tougher to buy, and maybe you can actually find a bearish trade. But if the VIX starts getting under that and you just really see it chewing down at session lows, that's going to provide a tailwind for stocks, and then you do focus more on that bullish path. So I hope that helps with your day trading, gives you the best view of the index that I have at this point. We've got more individual stocks, a couple currency pairs, and crypto to review on the member newsletter, so we'll kick that off over on Simpler Trading. Y'all have a great night, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Hey traders, this is Henry with simplertrading.com. I wanted to thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if so, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons down below. If you would like to also see me putting these ideas into action and trading my own account live in front of you, be sure to sign up at simplertrading.com, and I hope to see you in the chat room sometime soon.